Okay, George, a 1-1 draw against Scunthorpe. Game was very similar to Saturday, would you say?
Everyone is battling for their lives in this league, and we knew Scunthorpe was going to come here and make it really, really difficult for us. It's a game of fine margins, and my boys, our players in there, showed a lot of grit again today, operated from a tactical game plan, knowing when and where to do stuff in terms of us attacking in possession and also out of possession, making sure we're nice and compact, dealing with those second balls. We nullified it through our scouting reports. We knew they were going to be bombarding us with a lot of area balls, and we dealt with that superbly. But it was a game of fine margins, which, again, I'm going to repeat it. I'm absolutely delighted with our squad of players in there for digging deep again today and digging out a result for us.
I think you could tell as well they have improved the squad quite a lot, and it shows really. Like you say, they're putting a lot of crosses into the box, causing us, asking a lot of questions of us. But for long periods of it, we did deal with it very well, though, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. We showed another side to our game today. Can we stay in the game? Which we did. Yes, they got a goal earlier on in the second half. Could we stay in the game? The boys were not knocked down by that. They kept the same quality. We tried to play at times, but at the same time, it's about making sure if you don't win, you don't get beat. And this is what we're trying to create here at the club, and everyone is getting that slowly but surely.
I think as well, like say, good as well for Sam Bone to get his first goal for the club, albeit as a deflected effort. But that's the thing, we just thought half time, we were sort of saying, like, is that the bit of luck that we've been waiting for so long? And then sort of the killer, sort of the start of the second half with their goal back, really. But like I say, the boys just did keep plugging away, they kept trying, and they could have nicked it as well at the end with Jack Barham's header, couldn't they?
Yeah, definitely. We've always said to the boys, it's good for everyone to contribute in terms of scoring goals. Sam has had his day today. It's good for him to get that first goal. I'm quite delighted for him because I know what he brings in our midfield area. But that's been restricted because of the personnel and the shape that we play. So I've had to put him into as a centre back, but I know fully well his rightful position is in midfield, where he gives us that grit in midfield, reads the game really well, breaks up play. I was delighted to see that go in. It being a deflected goal, it doesn't matter, it ends up in the back of the net at the end of the day. So I was really pleased to see that. However, we said it at halftime, we knew Scunthorpe wasn't gonna lie low. They were gonna come out and try to give us the same problems that we had in the first half, and it's up to us to make sure we stay in the game. At times we said to our players, Scunthorpe is going to be on top, but can we show that resilience and heart to keep throwing our bodies on the lines? And today, our players today showed that in hips and bobs again. Mamadou, last ditch tackle there, dying for the cause to make sure he blocked one, which he did. So from a man to the 16 that was on the squad today, showed a lot of heart out there, including the boys that were sitting in the stands supporting their teammates out here today.
Yeah, I mean, you can see, we are down to bare bones at the moment. I mean, I looked to say in front of like you say, the squad in front of me, a lot of the players that were standing in front of me would have been starting, but you got the likes of TT that's come in tonight, first start at this level for him, and I thought he excelled, to be honest. He looked very comfortable there, didn't he?
What does that tell you about Maidstone United now? This is a new way going forward in terms of the environment we're creating. We trust, as a management team, we trust each and every individual with the value they add to our squad to ensure that they can come in and operate when we need them to. The dynamism in our squad is there in Epic for everyone to see, because it's important that everyone understands their roles within the team. If someone needs to step in and do a job for their teammates, that's what he's done today. We all know TT is not a left back, but we've created one in him, and we know he can play there because we trust him. We've been coaching these boys now for the last 6-7 weeks, and they're slowly getting it, where we can change the shape, we can change personnel as of when we want to catch teams out. But also it was important to freshen the squad today because we got lots of injuries, but that's not a complaint. We will never complain as a management team because behind the scenes we're doing our jobs to make sure we prepare the team, the squad right, the players that are fit. We trust them to bring them in and give them a chance to express themselves and enjoy themselves out here.
I mean, the organisation and discipline as well the last few weeks must have really pleased you in terms of, like you say, you're playing against teams that are fighting for their lives as well. And Scunthorpe, we can tell obviously they're a completely different side, but we're looking a little bit more comfortable in a way, you know, the way we're setting up now. That say they're starting to buy in now to your ideas.
They've been buying to the ideas from day one, to be honest. Sometimes, you know, when you're trying to embed new philosophies into the group, it does take time. From time to time, we're going to have those little hiccups where we can always polish them back at the end of the game, and also throughout the week we can show our players tactically video clips to try and help their education, because when they see these visuals, it's very powerful. But it's not just the visuals, it's us coming out here and making sure we show them again by action in terms of their understanding of the game tactically. And we know technically our squad of players are very, very gifted. There is the tactical side that we improving it within the group. And again, we look comfortable because everyone is beginning to understand their roles and responsibility within the squad in their various positions.
And as we know, preparation is really key. Obviously, we've got a tough trip to Solihull Moors, a ground we don't seem to do well as a club over the years and that. But certainly one you'll be excited about, and obviously it'll be a completely different challenge tonight when they're obviously them fighting for promotion at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. It's no different. Our recovery process starts now. We have to look after our players, our fit players. We have to look after them, but also our medical team is straight away at work to make sure all those little knocks and niggles are being taken care of. We look after the boys in the next couple of days and make sure we try and get them as fresh as we can for a stand test down at Solihull Moors. But again, it's not going to be any different. Everyone is fighting for 3 points in the National League, in this division, and we are no different to any other team. We're going to go there and we're going to try and operate from a good game plan and make sure we express ourselves again in the right way and try to bring 3 points back for our football club.
Well, thanks for your time, George.
Thanks
again Saturday.
Thank you.